Alrighty, hey guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do the all signs for the weekend and members' questions. So what we're going to do is an energy check this weekend, see whatever comes through. We do have a full moon this weekend on Sunday. It's going to be in Leo. So I'm just going to see whatever comes out for this weekend. What do you need to be cautious of? Anything to avoid, anything that can happen unexpected. Good morning, everybody that's on the chat here. Good morning. Let me make sure I say hi to everybody first. Janet, morning, Aries man. T-Rose, Kitty Cat. Hey, Mel. So with that being said, just take the reading how it resonates. I'm going to do different oracles and see whatever comes through. Could be love, could be career, anything you need to be aware of this weekend. And as always, hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate it. And you can watch your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watch. If you want to watch your North Node, you guys can. And just take it how it resonates. I do have availability for personal readings later today when I get off work. So if you guys want to book one, you guys can. I have some availability. And I still have 2 for $20 Cash App and PayPal readings if you guys want to do that as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started, see what comes through. I'm kind of excited for the full moon. I can already feel the energy of it, so hopefully it's a good one. All right, 145. I don't know. It feels like things are already kind of heated already between people, or people are just kind of overreacting already. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hey, Tess, good morning. All right, Aries. What can you guys expect this weekend? Okay. Like I said, okay, I saw the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Hopefully that's not in regards to communication. Like I said, things feel kind of fiery already. 4 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Pentacles, strength. Okay, you guys could have Leo in your chart, or it is affecting you somehow. It looks like you're trying to hold back saying something that you're maybe disappointed at. Okay, kissing ass, and then about a job. Some of you, you're mad at a career situation. You're mad at your job. Okay. Kind of feels like an energy of you're trying to keep it together, trying to hold back. This already looks bad. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, you're trying not to make some kind of risk here. Okay, so it looks like this could be like a finance, a work situation, Aries, where okay, yeah, some of you feel like you're left out, or you feel kind of not included in something financially. I feel like something's not fair. It looks like you're gonna be telling somebody about it or trying not to. This could have to be with a boss, a supervisor. You could feel just like you're not being treated fairly. Something's not fair to you. Justice, yeah. Okay. Some of you feel like you're being docked something, or like your pay, like you're not getting paid enough or something like that. 3 of Swords, Empress in reverse, Justice in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, 9 of Wands reverse. Wow. Kind of looks like you're sick of something. A lot of you feel like you're not being treated fairly. You're not being appreciated. Maybe the job is causing more emotional distress, more pain. Okay, maybe it's upsetting you being there. I'm getting 888 now. Okay, I saw the 8 of Cups reverse, 8 of Pentacles, the strength. Some of you feel like a job is karmic. Why kissing ass and boss daddy? Magician in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse, the King of Swords reverse, and the Chariot. A lot of you feel like you're on your own. You guys feel like you're on your own. You feel like when it comes to a supervisor, some kind of manager, you don't really have that kind of relationship, or they don't have your back, okay? So a lot of you are scared of or saying or doing something to cause more problems or issues at your job, but you feel like you're treated wrong, or you feel like something's not fair, and it hasn't been fair for a while. I think a lot of you are just trying to get past whatever's going on. You're trying to be the bigger person, but trying to hold back. Okay. You guys could have a boss that's an air sign. I have Gemini, I have Aquarius, or a Cancer here. You're trying not to take some kind of risk. Okay. Or risk everything is what it feels like. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles reverse, the Sun, the Moon in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Like I said, some of you guys do have Leo in your chart. Leo Moon, have a Leo placement somehow. The Temperance in reverse, because it looks like you're having a hard time keeping it together. You feel like it's not fair. You feel like it's not fair. You feel like you don't have their back. They don't have your back. They're not helping you. This definitely feels like a work situation where you feel not credited. You feel like you're not being seen or appreciated for your labor, basically. A lot of you could even feel like this job is draining you, that this is like your livelihood. This is all that you do is this job, and feeling just completely drained and over it. Okay. I'm kind of getting a crash out energy off you. I'm not going to lie. You just feel like crashing out. You just feel like things are not fair, you know? And some of you guys could end up getting in some kind of conflict or fight because, like I said, I'm already feeling an intense energy off of this. Okay. So yeah, this looks like a situation where you're just upset, feeling like your pride is hurt, you know, feeling like you are just doing everything and not getting kind of recognition. What's your advice? Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future, and transformation. I think this is part of your transformation. For some of you, you realize in areas that this job is not suitable for me anymore, or I've simply outgrown this friendship, this relationship with these people or the situation. Because yeah, don't dim to fit in. A lot of you feel like you are just kind of hiding in the background. You're not really being your authentic self, or you're not able to. It's taken away from you. That's kind of what I feel. Because with the Empress in reverse, you feel like you're not your actual self. You're not able to show, you know, who you are at your job because you feel like you're being dim. Okay. Or you are just literally losing yourself in this job, this position. And I don't think it's worth it. And I think a lot of you are realizing that you might have to release this job from your life. You may have to find a different, you know, career path or something like that. You know, and this feels similar to the energy I dealt with last year at my job. I'm at the same job technically, but I was in a different position. And that's how I felt. Like I was not being secure. I didn't have anyone have my back. I felt like I was on my own. I felt like I basically was just thrown to the wolves and nobody was there to help me. I mean, if that's how you guys feel, like you're just in a job where you're not appreciated, you're not cared about. Some of you even feel like you're blamed for everything, or you're the fall guy, you're the reason why things are the way they are. You know, I would definitely leave the job because it will get worse. Or the hostility, the anger you have towards whoever. A lot of you, I think it's towards a manager, some kind of leader. That anger is going to arise. It's going to get worse. And I think before you make a bad decision, if you are contemplating leaving, I would probably think to do that. You guys could be dealing with a Libra. I have Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer. I have Leo again. Could be a Gemini and Aquarius. But yeah, a lot of you just feel like it's not fair, and you feel just basically like you're thrown to the wolves. You don't have anyone to help you. Nobody has your back. And that's not a good feeling. So I definitely would look at something else or rethink your direction is kind of what I'm getting of like what you think you're meant to do with your career. All right, 8:52, what we got for Taurus. Oh, you're welcome, Kitty. I know I definitely relate to that, but luckily I'm not in that place anymore. All right. Yeah, definitely could have been reversed for sure. Like you could have been the one that felt that way. What's going on with Taurus this weekend? Seven of Wands. Oh my God. See, it's already like an intense energy. I got the Sun and the Temperance reversed. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo or a Sag. A little bit of conflict between you and somebody. Somebody's trying to disturb your peace is what I feel. Oop, I got coffee on this on accident. Hold on. Somebody's trying to disturb your peace because you're showing up in this energy of warmth, you know, showing some kind of sign of happiness and, you know, wanting to put yourself out there. And I feel somebody, move in silence. Somebody's doing something to trigger you. But it's slyly. It's like they're doing something where other people don't see it. Okay, so it's like they're not directly doing something. They're doing it where you can tell they're doing something towards you, but you can't pinpoint it. Yeah, some of you, it's another feminine. Like it's a weaker feminine. Somebody jealous of you. Somebody that could be in your household, could be at your job for some of you. Because I'm getting some kind of establishment. Okay, so could be somebody in your family, your friend group, somebody at work. But it's somebody that you feel like is trying to do something to you, or you're taking it personal. Okay, but it's like other people don't see it, or other people aren't paying attention to what this person's doing. Only you can see it. Why the 7 of Wands? You might feel very triggered by this person. Punch the manager. God. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Let me see. For some of you, yeah, it's like other people don't see this. They don't see the way that they're treating you or the way that things are going. You guys should be you guys could be showing up in a masculine energy, okay, where it looks like you have it all. You look like you have it all. You look like you're doing well financially. And this could be somebody either at your job or somebody in a friend group that is jealous of you. It's kind of what it feels like. Hey, Anne. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. I'm getting who's moving in silence is somebody that feels like they don't have enough. They feel inadequate. They feel, I think, very insecure towards you. This could definitely be a coworker. Yeah, because you look like you have it all, the Chariot, the 5 of Wands, and I think you're making somebody kind of upset, but you're not trying to. Okay, this looks like it could be a work situation where it looks like you are being given all this opportunity. Looks like you have it all. Things are going well for you. And this female energy feels very intimidated and threatened by you. Let me see. Yeah, the Star. 4 of Cups. Because you have it all. 9 of Cups in reverse. They don't. 6 of Cups reverse. And this could be stemming some kind of insecurity off of them. 6 of Wands reverse. I think you're dealing with somebody here, Taurus, that's very insecure, very jealous of you. Definitely could be a coworker, somebody that you have to be with in an establishment. And I think you're triggering, not meaning to, but you're triggering some kind of wound in this person from their past. Some kind of insecurity, some kind of, feeling of emptiness or feeling inadequate. And I think, somebody is trying to get a reaction out of you or doing things kind of spiteful towards you indirectly. What are their intentions towards Taurus? The Moon. Yeah, to be kind of secretive. Justice in reverse. The Hermit. Okay, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. Basically, I see this person just, isolating themselves from you because they are feeling triggered. Some of you, I hope they're not going to try to cause something at your job because of jealousy or wanting to see you get even or something like that. I would just be careful. I think I would distance myself from this person if you do suspect something or you suspect that they are acting a certain type of way, because I don't think they're doing it indirectly where other people can see it, but you can catch up on it or you can see what this person's up to or the way they treat you. Oop. Awakening is your advice. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, and basically, yeah, you are creating everything for yourself. You're living the life that other people want. And I think somebody like in your establishment, your job, is highly jealous of you. And they are doing something in silence. I would watch your back. I would be very careful. Because I did see here on the bottom of the deck, this person, okay, cyberbully reverse, scarcity tactics and threatening and hustling. So they're jealous or threatened by your success. They're jealous of what you have. And for a lot of you, it's somebody at your establishment that feels like you get all the credit or you are the favorite or something like that. They're doing something in silence. And I would just be very cautious, very aware, and just be careful. Could be a Virgo, a Libra, a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Cancer, Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, Virgo could be any sign. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini, 1456. Oh no. So that reading kind of resonated too. All right, what's going on with Gemini this weekend? 6 of Wands in reversed. 7 of Cups in reverse. Why does it feel like you're feeling hopeless about something, or you don't have a positive mindset that something's going to work out? Like you're feeling rather negative. You feel blocked by something. Okay. Somebody wants you back. But yeah, some of you are just reflecting or trying to disconnect from the situation. Maybe you don't see that somebody still wants you. Like you don't even see this. Let me see. Okay, pain, cautious, foundation. Okay. What I'm getting here, a lot of you, somebody wants to come back into your life, but they've caused pain. Because it almost feels that's what you feel hopeless about. Is like, I don't know if I want this person back into my life because they caused a lot of pain. I can't forgive this person. Yeah, 5 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. All right, well, it looks like somebody wants to come back into your life this weekend, but they did cause you a lot of pain. There is sadness attached to the connection, which is why you feel hopeless. Oh, you're welcome, T-Rose. 3 of Wands, a Hermit reverse. Yeah, King of Cups, and the Magician. Somebody is wanting to resurface back into your life. Could be a Scorpio or a Virgo. Could be another Gemini. But the Devil. Oof. Okay. Like I said, you could feel like they're blocking you of other opportunities. If they come back into your life, I have cock blocking here. You could feel like, okay, even though I still love this person and care for them, they could be blocking other opportunities or people to come towards me. Yeah, the Moon in reverse, the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. But you want this person, 4 of Wands. You want this person, but you also want to keep options open because this person has caused you a lot of pain and a lot of sadness. And I think even though you feel like you guys are an energetic match, you do love them, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. I think at the back of your mind, you're like, I would like to have other options. Hey, Anna, I would like to have other options, just to feel good or to feel like I still got it or I got other people wanting me. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Because you're rather cautious and apprehensive to let this person back in. Yeah, the Empress, Ace of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Because you've done so much work on yourself. You've done so much work. You've really put yourself together. And I think you're afraid if this person comes back into your life that you're going to go down like where you were before. Or you're just going to feel like how you used to feel. Okay. 5 of Cups reverse, the Justice. Yeah, it feels an energy to me of, I've done so much work on myself. I've done so much healing that it's like if I let this person back into my life, it's just going to counteract that or it's not going to matter all the healing that I've done. You're scared of getting back to square one, of going through the pain all over again, of letting them back into your life. Hey, Mitzi. So this looks like an ex returning. Yeah, I got the energy play here. Have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. And yes. So maybe, a reconciliation is good with you and this person, but I think you're needing to put up boundaries and tell this person they can't treat you or come back in the same energy they did before because you are in this Empress energy. You've been doing some healing is what I see. Could be a Libra for some of you, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, and Virgo. But it looks like an ex returning this weekend. All right, Cancer. So finally a decent reading. 1908. And let me get a little bit of coffee real quick. All right, what can Cancer expect this weekend? 3 of Swords. Sadness and isolation. You guys could be isolating from people, keeping to yourself, feeling a type of way. Okay, focusing on your hustling. So maybe you're focusing on your job, your career, kind of keeping to yourself. Okay, some kind of escaping though. There's something you're trying to block or you're trying to ignore. Yeah, you're trying to isolate yourself from a situation, focusing on your money, focusing on something else, trying to distract yourself. So let me see. Oh, bye, Janet. Why the Three of Swords? Ace of Swords. King of Pentacles reverse, Three of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like you're trying to distract yourself with a job situation, career, because a relationship isn't working out. Yeah, some of you are telling yourself justice here that maybe it's better off this way, or maybe you and this person are severing ties for good. Some of you are actually ending a relationship commitment, and it looks like your mind is on your money, your future. Okay. Yeah, Magician. King of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Hermit reverse. You're putting your energy towards what you can control because you feel like with this person, you can't control the outcome. They made the decision for you, or they did what they wanted. And a lot of you feel, yeah, Two of Pentacles, that you need to put balance into your life. And I think there's something you're trying to avoid or push away about, like the pain and heartbreak of this. Maybe distracting yourself with how bad it feels. The Tower, Eight of Wands reversed, Five of Wands reversed. Yeah. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Feeling like you just aren't being treated fairly. Feeling like it isn't fair to you. If this person did sever ties with you or break up with you, feeling that it was kind of injustice. It wasn't fair. And I think you're trying to distract yourself, but you are very upset emotionally. You're showing up in this masculine energy of the King of Cups. So I think you're trying to block some kind of negative feelings, or some kind of, you're trying to distract yourself from how you're feeling here. So how you're feeling, how you've been treated. And I think you don't really want to talk about something or discuss it because you are still very triggered and upset by it, is what I see. So if you are going through a separation or divorce, breakup, I think it didn't go the way you expected. And I think you are distracting yourself energetically, emotionally with some kind of work situation just to have more of a positive mindset and to not think so negatively about what's going on. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Kendra. Your advice is star mother. Yeah, how can you mother yourself? And that's funny because you guys are like the mother in the zodiac. So you're needing to take care of yourself at this time. What can you do to heal and nurture yourself? Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So yeah, needing to put yourself first, needing to make yourself a priority is what I'm getting this weekend. Okay. And maybe needing to actually acknowledge something and not avoid it. Maybe needing to talk about something that you've been putting off. So Virgo could be a Scorpio. Excuse me, I keep sneezing. My allergies have been so bad. Virgo could be a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Libra, and a Taurus. But something feels final is kind of what I'm getting. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo. At 23:10. So this full moon is in your sign. Let's see what comes out. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see what's coming out for Leo this weekend. High Priestess in reverse. The Crown Chakra in reverse. Chariot reverse. Feels like you don't want to listen to something. Either you feel like your intuition is blocked, or you just don't want to listen to something. You're wanting to kind of ignore it. Let me see. Spiritual hater in reverse. Photo proof. Okay. Some of you don't want to see like how somebody feels about you or how somebody's treating you. You want to kind of be oblivious to it or ignore it. Okay. It could be a twin flame. Okay. There's some kind of obsession here. It feels like there's something you're wanting to avoid or not see clearly, but you have some kind of evidence or proof, but you don't want to acknowledge it or you don't want to see it for what it is. Okay. Let me see. Some of you are dealing with a twin flame here. This could be your person's energy. Maybe they want to ignore something, not listening to their calling, their intuition. 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. 6 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Swords reverse. Yeah, I feel there's an energy. I don't really know if it's you. I think you have proof and evidence on something, and this person doesn't want to listen or acknowledge what they've done. For a lot of you, somebody just, despite what they've done to you, they think you guys can still repair this or fix a connection, is what I'm seeing. Like they're under the impression that, oh, we can resolve this. Yeah, we're both hurting from this, but we can still resolve the relationship. We can fix it. There's still potential here, is kind of what I'm seeing. This person is that they still have proof that you guys can be together or have something established. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, the High Priestess, the Tower, the Six of Swords, reverse, Page of Wands. They're under the impression that you still are wanting them. You still want to reconnect with them. They feel like you watch them or you still spy on them or something like that. That you still have some kind of, feelings of wanting to reconnect, wanting to be with them. This is what someone is feeling. And I think they're ignoring their intuition about the fact that, they did cause all this damage and that maybe it's not that easy, or there are going to be a lot of challenges for you guys to be back together. It's not going to be simple like, oh, we had history, we're going to get back together. It's going to take some time. And I think this person, is feeling like you still watch them, or it's not over completely between the two of you, even though this Tower has happened. Because they feel you are some twin flame and they're mirroring you. The King of Wands in reverse, the Death in reverse, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Swords reverse. They feel like whatever's happened will be forgotten, that you guys can just reconcile and get back together. So it's an energy of somebody is hurting, but they're trying to have a positive perspective and thinking that it's going to be easier than what it is. So I just feel like somebody's in your energy. This could be reversed, where they're under the impression that you're watching them or you're wanting to get back together. And they think that it's just an easy, resolution, basically. But they're not listening to their intuition. Yeah, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So maybe their soul hasn't been calling them towards you because they just assumed you were still going to be there, or they didn't have to do anything. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. Don't dim to fit in. So I think this person hasn't been putting much effort or energy towards the connection because they thought that it was just going to be easy or handed to them. And I think there's a calling, there's something that their soul is calling them to do, but they've been oblivious and holding back and not seeing what they truly have to do in the situation, is what I'm saying. So you're dealing with somebody that maybe is not as spiritual as you. If there is a spiritual connection, they're not as elevated, they're not as intense, okay, when it comes to their intuition and stuff. And I think this person's been holding back for quite some time, but they know in their heart they want to be with you, is kind of what I'm seeing. So you guys could be dealing with, I have Scorpio, I have Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Could be any sign. Oh, thanks, Danielle, for being a member. All right, Virgo, 2802. Okay, I just saw the Devil in reverse. What's going on with Virgo? Ace of Swords. Five of Wands in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Saw the Crown Chakra in reverse. You feel like you and somebody, there's some kind of problem and you want to get it resolved. Okay, but bad karma and given money. There could be somebody in your energy wanting to come back and make peace with you, but they weren't a good person. They were somebody karmic in your life. Boundaries. Yeah, somebody's trying to get back into your life, Virgo. They probably want some kind of handout or they want something, and that's why they're coming back into your life. You need to put up boundaries. Yeah, you need to reject this person. So some of you, it's a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Somebody wants money. They want some kind of help or something from you. Hey, Poulsen. You're welcome, Kitty. Somebody's trying to make even with you or just be on your, trying to be on your good side. Justice in reverse. Strength in reverse. Yeah, the Nine of Cups reverse and the Knight of Wands. Act like nothing's happened. Four of Cups reverse. Yeah, some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, acting like nothing's went wrong, nothing's happened between the two of you, acting completely oblivious to what they've put you through. Okay, like it just wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, and I think this person is getting bad karma because they were, taking money from you or doing something energetically that was just selfish. It was for them, not for you. And this person wants to come back into your life and kind of make things right. Six of Cups reverse, Page of Cups. No, wait. Page of Swords reverse, the Empress, okay, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, act like nothing's happened, wanting to resolve some kind of conflict, wanting to get back into your life, act like nothing's happened, act like they didn't cause you all the stress and they didn't take from you, okay? But you're putting up boundaries because you don't trust this person, because you've been scorned by them, you've been done wrong. This is somebody that did you injustice. Yeah, King of Pentacles reverse, Death, the King of Wands, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Some of you feel like they were kind of entertaining you, and then they entertained you for some kind of money or financial status or something like that. Hierophant reverse. Somebody, yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They were somebody karmic in your life. They were being karmic. They were taking something from you energetically. And this feels like somebody that, yeah, this is somebody that basically wasn't on the same page. They didn't want the same things as you. This feels like an ex-lover. Could be a Taurus or a Leo. And it's like they used you. They took you for granted. And they want to come back into your life and act like nothing's ever happened. Okay? What's your advice? So I see them trying to apologize, trying to reach out to you, wanting to be on your good side. The Age of Light. You've been training for this lifetime. Council of Light. Divine orchestration. And trust your path. Yeah, so you are being redirected towards somebody here, and you're needing to trust your path, that you are elevated, you are on the right path, and that you don't need this person in your life. This looks like somebody that isn't meant to be in your life anymore, and they are somebody karmic to you that was taking advantage of you, of what you had to offer. And you're needing to reject them because they're not meant to be on your path, is what I'm seeing here. They're not meant to be in your life. This is a user. Okay, it could be a Taurus, could be a Leo, a Scorpio, a Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra 3204. Let me get some coffee. What can Libra expect? Lovers in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. It looks like you and somebody are blocked from being together right now. Some kind of energetic blockage between you and someone. You could be finding out why. Yeah, somebody's reflecting here on maybe why there's blockages, what's actually going on. Some of you guys could be forcing the connection as well, or something needs to be talked about before forced. Oh, thank you, Danielle. Perspective in reversed and chemistry. Okay. What I'm seeing here is an energy of you and somebody, a connection that feels kind of forced, or it feels like things are just kind of at a standstill between you and them. I think there's still a lack of honesty, a lack of clarity. You guys could be wondering, like, am I meant to be with this person? You know, why does it feel like I'm forcing them in my life? I'm forcing communication, or I'm forcing just everything in general. And I think you're trying to get this perspective of, you know, am I meant to be with this person? Eight of Swords reverse, Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, you feel stuck. Six of Swords reverse, and the Devil. Like you're stuck on this person. You could feel some kind of karmic tie or some kind of soulmate connection. But feeling like Three of Pentacles reverse, it's short-lived or it never goes anywhere. So it looks like there's somebody in your energy that you feel a strong pull towards, but feeling like it just doesn't work out between you and them. Things just fall apart. There is no longevity. And you're kind of wondering, like, what's the truth here? Why does it feel like things are just not adding up? Things aren't moving forward. Yeah, Two of Pentacles reverse, the Death in reverse. Or no, Two of Pentacles, Death reverse, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords reverse. Yeah, you don't understand why this person's still trying to be in your life, why they still have some kind of contact and won't let you go, but they're not really fixing anything, or they're not really putting much effort into what this is. So it's an energy of you feel like they're still holding on to you. They're still in your energy, but they're not doing anything. Okay. And you're trying to get this perspective of like, well, why are they still in my life then? If it doesn't work out between the two of us. Yeah, Page of Pentacles reverse, Chariot reverse, Four of Wands reverse, and the Seven of Wands reverse. Why haven't they given up then? Why haven't they given up? Why are they still energetically attached to me? Why are they still holding space for me, holding on to me, if they have no desire to make anything work, if we're not in a relationship? So I think this weekend you're trying to get, some kind of evidence or proof. Why is this person still in my life? Why are they still holding on to me energetically if they don't really want to pursue anything? If I don't get this relationship from them like I'm wanting, why are they still in my life? So I see you this weekend trying to get some clarity because you feel confused. You don't understand why they're still holding on to you. Your advice is to align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? And then soul family. So you don't have to do it alone. Definitely seek out advice or get a different perspective from friends, family. Because it looks like you are in your head about this and you're trying to figure out, well, why is this person still in my energy if nothing's changed, nothing's developed? What's the point of this connection? Why are they still there? It's kind of what it feels like here. You guys could be dealing with a Gemini. I have Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn could be any sign. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio 3605. All right. What's going on with Scorpio? Okay, sacral chakra, Five of Pentacles reversed, the World in reverse. Feels like something's finally coming together for you. Something's finally going somewhere after stagnancy. Okay. Somebody wants you back. Somebody could have been hiding on a fake account or wanting you but not telling you. And you're finding out that they actually are still in contact. They're still thinking of you. Fantasy here. Yeah, somebody is thinking about you that you are withdrawn from. And it looks like they're going to make some kind of attempt to get back with you is what I'm seeing. Oh, you're okay, Katie. Yeah, somebody still has a strong desire, a fantasy for you. And you could have found out that they had a fake social media account, okay, or they were hiding something on social media in regards to the two of you. So maybe watching you on another page. Why sacral chakra, Five of Pentacles reverse, and the World in reverse? Ace of Pentacles reverse, Six of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands. Somebody was in an energy of not really entertaining this connection or not really putting forth the energy is what I'm feeling. And I think you kind of intimidated this person. I saw the Empress on the bottom. So somebody was taking a while to come towards you, to really show interest, to really show, that you do mean something to them. I think a connection has taken a while to get off the ground. You could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you. They've been really standoffish, really resistant of coming towards you. But I do see something coming back around, or them making more of an attempt or an effort with you. You could be finding out about this fake account. Yeah, the Empress, the Chariot reverse, the Five of Wands, okay, and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, there could have been a third party. Like they could have been involved elsewhere. And that's why they had some kind of fake account or something, because they're trying to get out of some kind of marriage or relationship. And they are watching you and observing you. Yeah, some of you, they had to get out of a relationship, or they were kind of secretly involved with somebody and you weren't 100% sure. Because it looks like somebody that was wanting to make a decision towards you, excuse me, wanted to make a decision towards you, but felt like they couldn't because of some other situation. They fantasize about you. Hangman, Ace of Wands, yeah, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Wands reverse. But they never told you that. So this is somebody that never told you how much they want you, how much they desire you, because they were in another situation, another relationship. But you could be finding out this weekend some kind of message from them, okay? Or directly them telling you. So, and they could have had to leave another situation to have something with you. Your advice is you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, okay? Keep facing your true north and protection, okay? So I think you are being divinely protected and guided at this time. And I think this connection has, like I said, maybe they were trying to protect you by not coming towards you, because they do fantasize about you, but I feel they had to hide their intentions or their feelings because, they were involved elsewhere. They were ending some other relationship or something like that. So Taurus, Libra, could be a Virgo. Okay, could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer. All right, Sagittarius, 4003. All right, what's going on with Sag this weekend? The Empress, 2 of Cups. Damn, this looks really good. Feeling connected, 7 of Cups reverse. You're feeling highly connected to someone or something. Feeling some kind of soul connection here. Feeling connected to yourself, connecting to others. Okay. You guys could be getting good news about a car. Or if you're carless or something, there's good news about transportation. Maybe you're getting a car fixed or you're getting something resolved. Because it looks like things are getting better for you. There's things coming back together. You're feeling in your divine feminine energy. You feel like you have power and abundance. Oh, thank you, CM. Okay, if somebody was, oh wow, for some of you, if somebody was carless, having car issues, or distance was a problem, somebody's coming towards you. I'm getting the Chariot. Some of you, it's a Cancer. I'm getting somebody not wanting to be separated from you anymore. Somebody is your soulmate, your divine person. Okay, and I'm going to wonder if the Emperor's going to come out, because the Empress, 2 of Cups, your person. So if somebody wants to come back into union with you after ghosting and separating from you. Okay, somebody doesn't want you bitter at them anymore. So let me see. As I said, the Chariot, it's in reverse on the bottom. Damn. Okay. It looks like your divine counterpart. You don't see this coming, 2 of Swords. You don't see this person coming towards you. It's like you feel like they are because you connect to them on a soul level, but I don't think you see them reaching out or taking initiative. Why the Empress, 2 of Cups? You and somebody are coming together. 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reverse, the Magician, and the Devil. Somebody wants to come back into your life. Okay, somebody wants to come back. Somebody feels they did you wrong. They feel like you could be better at them or just upset. Okay, some of you, there could have been a third-party situation where they're involved with someone else. If that's not the case, they just basically didn't choose the connection with you. They could have prioritized their job, their career over you or something else. And there is a little bit of, resistance or anger here. Could be a Gemini, a Cancer, or a Capricorn. It looks like they are coming towards you. Yeah, 7 of Swords reverse, the Sun in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, and the 9 of Wands reverse. They feel they owe you some kind of explanation or apology. They have a guilty conscience for what they've done to you. I don't know if they did put you in a third party or if they did just not prioritize the connection and you guys fell out, had a separation because of that. They don't want to avoid this anymore. Okay, so if they've been avoiding a conversation, they're not doing that anymore. Yeah, they realize it's gotten them nowhere. So this is somebody that's been wanting to reach out to you or acknowledge something for quite some time. And they just didn't know the right way to come towards you or approach you. I think they're kind of intimidated by you as well. They just didn't know if it would get resolved, if you guys could get past whatever's happened. They've been putting this off and delaying this conversation. For some of you, they've been delaying it for a couple months. So 2 months maybe, or within a month, I don't know. But they have a guilty conscience. I know maybe this full moon, they realize, I got to just, suck it up. I got to be honest and transparent here. With the Sun in reverse, it's like I just got to be honest and I got to be very, vulnerable and tell Sag how I feel. So, yeah, the Strength in reverse. Okay, so this full moon in Leo could be affecting somebody to want to be honest with you and transparent and wanting to come back together. How does Sag feel about this person? Let me see. They're sucking up their pride. They're telling you what's been going on and wanting you back in their life. 4 of Cups reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed, the 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands reversed. You feel like the 2 of you guys could have had it all, but this person didn't prioritize the connection with you. You felt like they were becoming more distant from you, or they were making something else a priority and didn't 100% put into you. Yeah, you have soul, family, your advice. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Protection, call back your power, and break the chain. So I think what's going on is you were being protected in this connection, and I do see this person coming back to you. This connection is divinely guided, okay? And there's nothing really that you could do. Basically, you had to just have free will, kind of let go of whatever. And if they're meant to be in your life, they'll come back, is what I'm seeing here. So somebody doesn't want to avoid you anymore. They don't want to be separated. And I do see them wanting to come back and have a conversation, being very prideful, but wanting to be honest. So could be a Taurus. I have Leo. Strong Leo here, Capricorn, Gemini. All right, Cappy. 4522. All right, what's going on with Cappy this weekend? The World in reverse. You and somebody have unresolved issues, or there's some kind of unfinished business here. The Two of Wands, the Five of Cups in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. Feels like some kind of apology, like somebody wanting an apology. Somebody's in their head overthinking about their reputation or the way they came off towards you. So maybe they're thinking that you have a bad taste in your mouth towards them, or that they ended things really badly. This feels kind of like a continuous of the Sag reading. Yeah, somebody was acting like somebody they weren't, or they were kind of, put it on a front or something like that. Because now somebody's in their head about how you feel about them. And if you have your back turned. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to be separated from you. Okay. But they feel a strong disconnect. So let me see. That's what I'm getting. Somebody feels they ruined their reputation with you. And that your back is turned. You're moving on. And I think they want, your forgiveness. Hold on. Let me see. Why the Two of Wands, Five of Cups reverse? Five of Cups reverse. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. Two of Swords and the Death in reverse. Yeah. Seven of Swords reverse. Wow. This feels like a repeat of the Sag reading. So you guys could have Sag in your chart dealing with a Sagittarius. Somebody's wanting to come clean about a situation, feeling like they ruined their reputation with you, feeling like something was more than what there actually was going on, or there's a lot going on under the surface that you didn't know. It feels like somebody wanting to come clean and tell you, like, I'm sorry for what I've done. Can we try to have a new beginning? Can we try to reconcile? Is what I'm seeing. Because somebody's in their head about this, feeling they messed things up with you. Page of Pentacles reverse, the Star in reverse. Yep. Queen of Cups reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. This could have been something that you guys were working towards, some kind of connection that you guys were kind of building, or you were starting off as friends, or kind of, starting to get more connected to each other. And then there was some kind of disconnect because this person's afraid that now you're bitter towards them or have bad feelings, that you don't, have much good feelings about them because of what's happened. They don't want to be separated anymore from you. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody that is feeling the loss of this connection, feeling the disconnect. They're feeling they've messed things up. And with the Hermit and the Chariot, I think they're being guided to go towards you because this is somebody that has a guilty conscience. They do feel bad. For a lot of you, there could have been family or finance issues, and they weren't telling you about that. Or they told you like very little of what was going on and not like everything that was happening in their life. Okay. Maybe this person needed some time away. Maybe they needed to reflect or disconnect from you to really see like what the two of you had, is what I'm seeing here. So this weekend, I do see somebody feeling like they've ruined their reputation with you and wanting, some kind of new beginning, wanting to start over. Your advice is leap. You go first. The universe will catch you and align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So if you do end up taking a chance on this connection again and reconciling, you're needing to ask yourself, well, how does this person align with my life? Are we on the same page? Or have better communication so that this doesn't happen again? Okay. But yeah, this person, I think they're afraid that you're done with them, that you're not going to want to be with them anymore. And I do see an apology. So it could be a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius 4935. Happy birthday, guys. Let me get some more coffee. Okay. Third eye chakra. 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, be careful. Your intuition is protecting you. You feel like something you can't really trust or someone. There's a situation that you're needing to avoid. Wow. Okay. I don't really know if I like this. I feel somebody is trying to get away with something, or somebody is trying to do something towards you personally, some kind of personal attack, or you feel like you can't trust somebody or a group of people. Somebody could be posting something about you or trying to tag you in something or blame you. Yeah, this could be out of like jealousy because of your beauty. You look like somebody that is very charming, charismatic. I think somebody's trying to get you involved in something or try to like blame something on you or put the blame onto you. Or you're just needing to avoid a situation where you're getting roped into something, where somebody's trying to rope you into something or get you involved in somehow. Okay, the Lovers, the Hermit, the 7 of Pentacles reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Cups. You're needing to, okay, listen to your intuition about a situation here. For some of you, you could feel like there's people that are not really happy for your relationship or your commitment, okay? Because you could feel like people are trying to, get you out of a relationship or get you to leave something, or they're not happy. Some of you could feel, Aquarius, that like you're getting involved with somebody and there's people that are trying to post something about you or tag you in something that'll maybe ruin your relationship or commitment. Yeah, get somebody not to trust you. Damn. You have a feeling not to do something, not to hang out with somebody, a group of people, to be really careful of connecting to them. They could be not wanting you in a relationship or a commitment, and they're trying to take you away from somebody else. Okay? Because it looks like here they could be kind of jealous, these people in your life. They're trying to tag you in something to cause problems. Yeah. I think, oh my gosh, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. I think there's people in your energy that they cause problems in your relationship, and you're needing to listen to your intuition that these people, like, they cause problems, they instigate, they could be tagging you or posting you in things where it looks like you're being dishonest or not loyal to your partner, your person, because it looks like it's a major misunderstanding on your person's behalf. Like they're seeing something that might be a misunderstanding or isn't entirely what's going on, or they make it sound that way. Okay, they make something more than what it is. I would just be careful. Okay, I'd be careful of people that I surround myself with, especially if you feel like they don't want you in a relationship, they want you away from your person. Maybe you feel like they don't like your person. I would just be really careful. That's what I'm seeing here. Like they're trying to get you to do something that's not loyal, or looks like you're hiding something, being dishonest to your partner. The Age of Light. Yeah, you sense this. So I think you sense that there's people that are just not happy for your relationship, or they don't want you with this person, and that you need to be careful what you surround yourself with or who you entertain or who you're around, because they're not entirely happy for you. Okay, or they're just trying to ruin something. So I'd be really careful, because it looks like they're trying to post something on like a public account, or something that is public that other people can see, including the person that you're with. It looks like, I don't know if they want you away from that person, if they're not happy for you, I don't know, but I would just be really cautious. Could be a Scorpio, an Aries, an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Virgo. Hey, love apples. All right, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and do Pisces for this weekend, and then members' questions after. 5405. All right, what's going on with Pisces? I just saw the Magician, the Chariot reversed, the 5 of Cups in reversed, the 2 of Wands, 7 of Swords reversed. Your energy is being redirected. So you could feel like you were at a standstill or something wasn't moving forward. I think you're redirecting your energy. Yeah, you're dusting something off. So maybe something that used to bother you or something that you really cared about at one point, you're not caring about anymore. Yeah, you're dusting something off. I do see an obsessive lover in your energy, so just be careful of that. But yeah, it looks like there's something just not bothering you anymore, or you could care less. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. Yeah, you don't want conflict anymore. So I think it's an energy of like you don't want to surround yourself with a certain situation. You're removing yourself from it. You don't want any kind of problems. If there has been some kind of discord or drama between you and someone else, you're not entertaining it. You're just removing yourself from the situation. You're dusting something off. Yeah, and you're going your separate way. So it kind of feels like, I don't wish the situation any harm or bad. I'm just removing myself from it. Okay. Which is weird because I kind of got that in your reading yesterday, but it was about a love situation. So I don't know if it's in regards to love, if it's a friend, I don't know. But it looks like you're just redirecting your energy. Yeah, 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords reversed. Basically, I think it's an energy of you are just focusing on what you need to focus on. And I think you're just trying to shut something out. I think you're trying to shut a situation out. You're seeing it for what it is, that there's childish energy, there's immaturity. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. And it's like, I got other things to focus on or other priorities than this stupid situation. Okay. So I don't know if people are acting childish towards you, immature, people are trying to get a reaction out of you. I don't know. Basically, you're like, I got other shit to focus on. I got other priorities, other opportunities in my life. And I'm just going to have to dust this off. I can't get involved in the situation. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Empress. Yeah, it's like I'm too old for this. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 9 of Cups, and the Temperance. You're keeping your composure. You're not letting something affect you or bother you. It's an energy of like, I'm not going to stoop to their level. So I don't know if there's like immaturity or there's some kind of childish energy somebody's doing towards you. It's like, I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to not cause any conflict, any problems. And I'm just going to focus on myself and what's best for me. Yeah. I think you don't want any kind of conflict. I think you're in your head about the situation a bit. You're kind of feeling lost, not knowing what to do. But I think you're basically sticking to your guns, focusing on yourself. And you're trying not to show any kind of vulnerability or emotional, that it's bothering you. Basically, you're trying not to show somebody that they are getting a reaction out of you. They are upsetting you. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a lover, if it's a friend, but you're trying not to show any kind of emotional vulnerability. You're trying not to show that it's bothering you. You're keeping your composure and trying to dust the situation off. Yeah, your advice is Priestess. Your intuition. How are you being called to step up and lead and dance with life? Basically, do not let the situation show any kind of, worry or any kind of sadness. Kind of go about your life. Because at the end of the day, this situation is something you can dust off. It's something that's kind of immature or just not really that important. And I would just, act like it's not bothering you and just keep going about your life and not let the situation affect you as heavy as it should. Could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, could be a Virgo, could be any sign that's doing this. But that's what it feels like. Just kind of, be in your own power and enjoy your own company and not let somebody get you down. Dust it off, consider the source. All right, let's go ahead and do questions. 5830 for Ashley. And if you guys could hold off on questions for just a few minutes so I can get caught up. Who wants to come forward to Ashley? Who wants to come forward? Somebody still has hope in the connection with you. They are very loyal to you, okay? So somebody that wants to mend a connection, they have loyalty. Somebody that you're not with right now. Somebody wants to come back into your energy. You have unfinished business with them. Could be a Scorpio, could be a fixed sign. But it's somebody wanting to redirect, come back into your life, wanting to show you this loyalty and that they still care about you, Ashley. Yeah, they find you somebody that makes them happy. You bring a lot of joy to their life. And I think they maybe made a mistake in the past or ended things not in a good way. And they're hoping to have another chance with you, is what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing strong fixed sign. Could be anyone, though. All right, Jean, 5938. All right, whatever comes out for Jean. Somebody's spying on you. And, okay, somebody isn't doing anything. They're just spying on you. And they're just wasting time spying on you, not doing anything. Yeah, I think this is somebody that wants to come back into your life, but they think that you're happier without them. So there's somebody that feels you're happier without them, you don't need them in your life, and they're just spying on you and watching you, but afraid that too much time has passed and that it's over for good. Yeah, there's somebody that's been separated from you for a long time that just watches you. They don't do anything. And I think they contemplate coming back into your life, but they're under the impression that you're happier without them or you don't need them in your life anymore. I'm getting a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Virgo. Could be any sign, though. All right, Veronica, 142. What's the energy in love? Okay, there's somebody you're releasing because you don't want to waste time on them anymore. So, Veronica, you're letting go of somebody you feel you've wasted time on, or it is a waste of time. Yeah, it's a connection that was short-lived. Okay, you felt some kind of soul connection. You felt very like this person, you guys were on the same level, but something happened where like you guys stopped communicating or some kind of disconnect. You could even feel like maybe this person has some healing they have to do or they're not on the same page as you. Yeah, I mean, you felt a very intense connection to this person. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, but feeling like it was short-lived because of healing or they had to release or let go of something else. And that's kind of why you guys aren't on the same page. Because they still have healing to do or they're not like in the place that you're at. Okay. I have Cancer, Pisces, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. T Rose, 10150. What are some warning messages for February? Okay. Well, it looks like you're going to be in the spotlight. People could be talking about you because they're bothered by you. I'm getting be careful. People could be like screenshotting or taking pictures of what you post or what you do. It looks like people are very jealous of you. They feel like you're too busy winning and they are bothered by you. They're bothered by your status, your reputation, that you are leveling up. Yeah, the Sun, Judgment reversed, 7 of Swords reversed, and the Magician. I think there's people that are going to be showing themselves to you, you know, that they're jealous, they want your life, they feel kind of envious of you. I'd be careful of that because you're showing up in this energy of Queen rising and that you're too busy winning, that you have everything you want, and there's people that are bothered by you. And I think it's going to be more acknowledgeable, or you're going to sense that people are jealous or envious of you. Okay, 7 of Cups. It might be the people you think that are, or you already kind of suspect who they are, but they're going to show their face in February. So it's like you're going to see that they are jealous of you. I'm getting a Gemini, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Yeah, you're going to have people bothered. All right. Let's go ahead and do a Tess at 103.19. Who or what is coming towards Tess? Somebody hiding their feelings for you. They have hope to be with you. So somebody hasn't been telling you how they feel. They could be playing mind games or you don't know who they are. But somebody's wanting something from you. Queen of Cups, the Moon in reverse, 6 of Swords reverse, 2 of Cups. Somebody, okay, it could be an ex coming back around, Tess. I'm getting a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. There's an ex that still has hope that you guys can reconcile. I see unfinished business between the two of you. So it looks like an ex that you still have love for, Queen of Cups. I'm getting, it could be a water sign or a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, but it's somebody from the past wanting to return that you still love or have feelings for. They want to come back and have another chance with you. All right, let's do Janet, 104.19. Does a Scorpio understand you have 0 romantic interest? They realize it. Yeah, they realize you have no interest in being with them, but they still are going to fight for this. They're still going to do what they want, regardless of what you want with them. So I think the Scorpio, yeah, they are quite aware, Ace of Swords, that you don't want anything with them, but they're still going to try. They're still going to make some kind of attempt. But they're wasting their time because you don't want them. So you don't have any desires or interest in being with them. And they are quite aware. And with the Five of Swords, it's like, I'm still going to do this regardless. I'm still going to get what I want. It's kind of what I'm saying. I'm still going to try and hope that I still have some kind of chance to have Pentacles. So it looks like they don't really care how you feel. They want you. And that's what their mind is made up. And they're just going to do whatever they can to get you or change your mind, convince you. All right. What we got for B? 10523. What financial blessings will you receive? Okay. Basically, what I see for you, B, is that you're in this energy of needing to do some reflecting on your finance life, what you want for your stability. I feel here with the Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles reverse, you wish things were different in your finances. Yeah, I see a massive change because you're needing to fight for some kind of financial opportunity or needing to prove that, I really want this. So you could be having to compete against somebody or needing to prove, hey, I really want this opportunity. I deserve this raise or this promotion. It looks like you want something to elevate or to ascend in your finance life. Okay, your financial situation. And with the Death and the Seven of Wands, I think if you fight and prove that you deserve something, you are going to get it, is what I'm seeing out of this. But you're needing to, keep your composure, but also show your loyalty, your dedication to this job, this career. And I do see it taking off for you. But needing to, not let somebody, take from you or not let you get the raise or promotion that you deserve. So just keep fighting and try to get that opportunity to come to you. All right, what we got for Angel Eyes? 10646. Anything you need to know about your kids? Anything you need to know about your kids? They could be costing you money. Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Justice in reverse, and the Seven of Swords reverse. You could feel like you have to, Angel Eyes, you feel like you have to kind of do what they want or they're going to misbehave. You feel like you have to pay for their affection. Okay, or you even feel like at a loss. You can feel like you've done everything, Angel Eyes, and you don't know why these kids act like this, why they act so troubled, why they just don't listen to you and mind you. Because with the Page of Cups, you feel like you've been nothing but supportive and loving towards them. You've given them a nice childhood, and you just feel like they're treating you unfair. You could be blaming yourself if you were going through a divorce or some kind of legal situation with their father, feeling like they kind of took the dad's side over you, and that's why they treat you this way. I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm just saying maybe you feel like you're at fault or you did something for them to act this way towards you is kind of what I'm feeling. Like they're taking the dad's side or something. Yeah, you feel like no matter what you do, they're envious towards you. They're mad towards you. They act rebellious. They don't listen to you. And you're kind of feeling at an end of like, I don't know what to do. Because of Justice reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse, you could be feeling like maybe they should live elsewhere or go somewhere else because you want things to work out, but you feel like you're defeated and you don't know what to do in the situation. All right, Kitty. What you don't see coming in February. What does Kitty not see coming? Somebody is wondering if they should come back to you or not. They're trying to let you go, okay? And they're wondering if a second chance is questionable or if they can get back with you. Yeah, Two of Cups. Six of Swords reverse, Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Yeah, there's somebody that wants to come back into your life, but not knowing if they have a chance. And I think they're willing to take that chance here. Yeah, the Moon in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. They're starting to feel unclear about where you guys stand, if they even have a chance to get back with you, if you guys can mend this connection. And I think they're going to be telling you that. They want to have some kind of healing conversation to let you know, like, hey, I want to get back. I want us to be on better terms. I do still care about you. But they're going back and forth that they even have this chance anymore, or if this is still an opportunity for them. And I think they're trying to tell themselves that they should let you go or try to in case you don't take them back. All right, let's do Erica at 109.40. What does Erica need to know? Oh, thank you, Johnny. What's going on with Erica? Okay, you're basically letting go of somebody. It could be someone in your family or a friend group. You're no longer holding on. Yeah, 9 of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles reverse and the Judgment reverse. It feels to me you could be cutting somebody out of your life, even though you love them and you care for them, but you just feel like you guys are not on the same page or you don't do well together being in your guys' life is what I'm seeing. Okay. So this could definitely be a family member, a friend. It looks like Erica, even though you love them and care, you wish them well, you feel like you and this person are not meant to be in each other's lives anymore, or you don't really have anything in common. They could be a Scorpio. It looks like you're no longer holding on to somebody or keeping them in your life if you aren't on the same page or you don't feel like they benefit being in your life, is what I see. It definitely could be a family member or a friend. All right, Jasmine, 110.48. Okay, Jasmine, are you being cheated on? Ace of Swords reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't feel like you're being cheated on. I think this person is feeling kind of lost right now or not knowing where the two of you stand. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like you're being cheated on. I just feel like you guys need to have some kind of conversation because things are up in the air. Things are really complicated between you and this person. And I think also they sense that you don't trust them and they want to mend things with you. I don't think they're cheating because the Page of Wands and the Star. I think they feel that there is some complications in your relationship and they want you to trust them and they want you to see that they are being honest with you, Knight of Swords. So I think they sense that you don't trust them and they want to make things better with you. All right, Antoinette, 111.53. All right, Antoinette, whatever comes out. Okay, I think you're just trying to have a peaceful life right now. You're focusing on your balance, your harmony. Could be letting go of anything that causes you a negative mindset. Yeah, you're focused on family. 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Wands reverse. I think, Antoinette, you're blocking anything that is distracting you or causing you not to be happy. Your main focus is your family and your finances right now, and you're removing anything that causes you a negative mindset or causes you distress. Right now, your peace is very important. So you care about your peace, your emotional health, and you're removing anything that is disturbing that or getting in the way of that happening. Okay, Aries man. What should you be careful about in February? What should Aries man be careful about? Okay. I got legal issues and groupie. So there could be somebody that is going through something legal and they need your help. This could be a friend of yours. There's a friend that needs your help here, Aries man. They could be going through a divorce or some kind of money situation. I think they're feeling lost. They feel like they don't know which direction to go. And I think with the Page of Cups, they want to get your advice. So it's somebody, they seem like on the outside, their life is together. They're happy, living beyond their means. But I think deep down, they're having some kind of legal problem. They could be asking you for help because they feel blocked. Wow, yeah, justice in reverse. Yeah, they could be feeling blocked or feeling not knowing what to do in a money situation. Okay. And it looks like it's a friend or somebody that acts like they have all these friends and support when they really don't have all these people to help them. Okay. But it looks like somebody that needs your help or your guidance at this time. All right, Katie at 114.10. Energy check for the weekend. Energy check for the weekend. Somebody's spying on you, watching your social media, getting information on you. Could be a Pisces. Yeah, somebody wants to make things right with you. They want to confess something to you. But they're wondering how you feel. Queen of Cups, the Magician. Wondering how you feel for them, if you would let them back into your life. This looks like somebody that feels like they've messed things up with you. They have a bad reputation with you. They are getting some kind of, information on you because they want to talk to you about something and make things better. It looks like a Gemini, a Sag, or a Pisces, but I see them wanting to open up to you or have some kind of heart-to-heart conversation. All right, Angel 11507. Let's see. What should you expect with finances next week? You're welcome, Aries man. Okay, the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands reversed. Wow, it looks like a positive Tower angel with money. Like you're not expecting this money to come in. You're not fighting for it. It's almost like when you stop fighting or you stop expecting, the universe is giving to you. Temperance. Wow. The Magician. This looks good. I think your manifestation is coming towards you. So maybe something that you manifested like during a new moon or something. It looks like the money is being delivered to you. You're getting some kind of handout. It's being delivered in your hands because you're not fighting for it or demanding it. So it looks like you're being calm and collected, and there's some positive money flow or money opportunity being handed to you next week. And it's like at a time of need, like you need this money for something, or it's going to help you with your bills. It's almost like money that you're not really expecting, but you kind of manifested it, but you haven't been waiting on it. And then now this money all of a sudden is coming towards you. So it looks really good. Oh, you're welcome, Katie. All right, let's go ahead and do diamonds. 1/16/26. What's going on with diamond for the weekend? And I'm just going to do the questions that I have wrote down. I'll let you guys ask one or two if you guys have one, but I'm getting really cold, guys, so I'm going to try to hurry up. Okay, somebody feels hopeless in your energy, Diamond. This could be you or them. Okay, somebody feels hopeless that you don't want to talk to them, that you don't have anything nice to say to them, that a conversation with the two of you ain't going to go well. They know that you have bad feelings towards them, that you are disappointed in them. I have Virgo and Scorpio. And I think they want to have a conversation. It's weighing on them, Four of Swords, but they've been putting it off. Yeah, because you guys have been in a separation. Things aren't really good between the two of you is what I see. And I'm getting this masculine wanting to have a conversation, but not knowing if they have the strength to have this conversation with you. All right, Sunflower 1/17/27. What do you need to know? General reading. What does Sunflower need to know? Hold on, let me get more cards here. What does Sunflower need to know? Okay, you're not going to be confused about something, or you're no longer confused. Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a money situation. You could be feeling a bit confused of your status or where you are in a financial situation. It looks like you are getting some kind of news or advice here from somebody. So you could be getting some kind of financial advice, giving you more clarity about something that you are going through. Yeah, this could be a job. You could be feeling like you need to make a decision if you still want something, Sunflower, at a job. If you want to maybe get into something new, a new profession or a new job, because it looks like right now you feel blocked or restrained from money flow or from what you want to do. And it looks like you're getting some kind of advice of like if you should stay or move forward in another position. I'm not going to do another live. I got to get ready for work after this. 1/18/47, Tina. What is coming towards you? What is coming towards Tina? Somebody wanting a relationship. Wow. Somebody wants to be in a relationship with you. Yeah, they're coming back around to try to be in some kind of commitment. I'm hoping that you feel the same way. So they're rushing towards you here, Knight of Wands. Wanting to reconnect with you, wanting to see if you guys still have potential of a commitment, a relationship. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Hierophant reversed. Looks like you got two people. It looks like you might have a choice between a Pisces and a Sagittarius or a Taurus. because I'm seeing two different people. There's one person that I think is new in your energy, and then there's somebody else that wonders if you're happier without them and wants to return. So I'm getting, Tina, a past person and a new person. You got two people in your energy. All right, Amethyst, 1/1948. What are your fiance's intentions? What are your fiance's intentions? I don't really know if I trust them. I don't know if I trust your fiance's intentions. It looks like they're kind of manipulative or spiteful, or they're doing something to make you feel in despair. Or you feel like they're going to, like they're doing something for you not to trust them, or I hope they're not like in bad, they're not in an energy of wanting to take from you financially or feeling like you did something to them. I don't really trust this, Amethyst. I feel like they have bad intentions about your living situation or your money because they feel like they're being done wrong, or they feel kind of like they have to be malicious towards you. So I would be really cautious, because Knight of Wands, Magician reverse, they're trying to get some kind of negative expectation or negative outcome of a situation because they feel hurt or they feel rejected or something by you. All right, Anne, let's do whatever comes out. You're welcome, Tina. Hey, Distro Dive. All right, Anne. Okay, there's some kind of stress here. You could be worried about a job or a relationship, but there's stress about something being established or something coming towards you. Yeah, you're worried about maybe a relationship with someone. If they're ever going to commit to you and take you seriously. Yeah, 3 of Cups reverse. I think you're worried about whether or not somebody is either in a third party and keeping options open, or you're wondering where this relationship is headed or this connection. If it's going to have more potential, if they want the same thing. It looks like a relationship or a connection is stressing you out because you don't know what is next between the two of you or where things are going, is what I'm seeing here. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, or Taurus. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I will be live on Sunday, though. And Sunday, if you guys didn't get questions, I will do for those that haven't got a member's question. So I will see you guys on Sunday, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm getting really cold. I'm sorry, guys. It's so cold out there. If you guys want to book a personal reading, everything is in the description if you guys want to do that. All right, I'll see you guys later. And I will be live Sunday if you will have other questions or super chats, all of that. All right, see you guys.